What's good, y'all? Today I wanted to make a video giving you a few tips on how to accurately size your designs, as well as get the accurate color on your design. I know when you're starting out it can be a little tricky as far as sizing up everything on your shirt and getting the right colors. But before I get started, there's a few tools you're going to need to make sure everything's where it should be. You're going to need first a ruler, some scissors, and then some blank paper. And what I usually like to do is, depending on the size of my design, say my design's 7 inches by 4 inches, I'll cut that out, have a little square, and then I'll position it on the shirt, and it'll kind of give me an idea of how the design's gonna look. Like I'll grab a blank t-shirt and just put this little cutout, the box of however my design's gonna be, the size dimensions, and I'll just put that on a shirt, and then I'll position that on a blank shirt, and it'll give me a good idea of how it's gonna look on the shirt, like the position it's gonna be in, left or right, up, down, just how it's gonna look, and it'll give me a better picture in my mind of how the design's gonna look. Yeah, I know that you can mock things up, like in Illustrator or Photoshop, you can get a mock-up of the t-shirt, but I like to see in person how it's gonna look in actuality. So this is just a little tip I picked up myself, and it gives me a good idea of how things are going to turn out. Also, another thing that will help get the size accurate for your design. As far as getting the colors accurate, this was super clutch for me. I actually bought, it's called a Pantone color wheel, and as you can see, it's got hundreds and hundreds of colors. And the set I bought, I'll show you how big it is. In total, the set I bought came with 3 of these color wheels. And it's got the uncoated, this solid coated and uncoated, which is a smaller one, and then this main solid coated wheel. And this is the one I use, the solid coated. It's what I've always used, and this has so many colors on it, like, it's got the whole spectrum. And when you're talking with a manufacturer or screen printer, whoever's making your clothing, when you design something on a computer, like if you don't give them like a Pantone color code, then they're going to kind of guess what your color is going to be, and it might not turn out how you want it to look. Like it might not look the same on the computer. So to make sure that the colors are accurate, having one of these color wheels helps a lot, because say there's a certain shade of red that you want to use. Just to make sure the shade of red that you are using is accurate, each color has a code under it. So if you wanted to use this particular code of red, the code is right under the block. It would be 7620C, and that's the color code you would give to your manufacturer, and that would ensure that all of your colors are accurate. Like one of these comes in handy a lot. Like it's very clutch, and it eliminates a lot of the guessing back and forth between you and the manufacturer. It can save time because they know exactly which colors you want. They don't have to guess and try to mix colors. Because in the past, when I didn't have this, I would send colors, and then the manufacturer would kind of guess on what they thought the color was going to be, and it didn't turn out how it looked on my computer, and I wasn't happy with the results. And all it's going to do is slow down the process of getting your clothing made. So I would definitely invest in one of these. I think this box set of color wheels was a little over $100, but I mean, it's worth it. It's only going to enhance the quality of your product. So as far as this, just to recap, as far as the sizing goes, cutting out a little shape of your design, just to give you a good idea in person of how it's going to look on the shirt helps, and having a Pantone color wheel helps as far as getting the accuracy of your colors to the manufacturer. So hopefully those 2 tips will help you guys really nail it when getting your designs made, and it'll eliminate some of the guesswork when you're communicating with your manufacturer, screen printer, whoever's making your clothing. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to my channel, thumbs up this video, check out my web store. It is shop2ml.com. Follow my personal Instagram at Can'tMissJames, my personal Twitter at Can'tMissJames, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good day and be blessed.